Hey, it's Jay. This is another one of my learning about my voice, my instrument here on YouTube, how I can make it better. Started off with no ums, no ahs, but I'm trying to branch out and make it I'm trying to make it a little bit more of a holistic thing of just in general, how can I improve my voice, improve my delivery, and all that stuff. And one of the ways that I should probably keep in mind right from the beginning is how to take care of my voice, how to prevent how to prevent vocal strain. And as a part of this, and why this comes up is I found a channel. I think it's Improve Your Voice is the name of the channel. It's Drrn McStay's channel, and he does fairly regular weekly videos, and I'm kind of going through his back catalog and trying to pick a video each week to study, take notes on, and then report back here on a weekly basis, just to kind of keep it in my head and to practice at the same time, to practice all of this sort of stuff. So today it is all about vocal strain. Um, you know, I talk daily into this camera. I actually do talk to people in real life every once in a while, and well, how can I better take care of my voice? At the start, see, I look over and I go which I don't need to do. I just need to look over. So Darren starts off talking about how the body is constructed. That we've got this spine with a head, our head, rather heavy head, balanced on top of it with all these kind of stabilizing muscles that kind of hold it up, or else we flop all over the place. We've got a jaw here with all the muscles here that are connected, and there's all this stuff. There's big muscles coming up the side here, stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff that if it gets a little bit out of alignment or it gets strained, it can have a knock-on effect and affect your voice. And yeah, so what are things that we can do to what you can do to help your voice? Number one is what he talks about is posture and alignment, where a lot of people, especially working at a desk, they're sort of hunched. You find yourself hunched over, your shoulders hunched up, all this stuff that messes up with kind of getting that clear airflow, loose muscles that allow you to talk and to articulate. So just be paying it number one for helping with your voice, with preventing vocal strain, is to work on your posture. Is it's shoulders down and relaxed, head balanced on top there. Yeah, that sort of stuff. And what he's suggesting is paying attention to your posture, like if you're sitting down, like are you keeping yourself fairly upright, or are you hunched over all the time? I record all my videos standing up, but oftentimes I can get myself kind of going, leaning to one side or the other. And the thing, especially if I have a heavy book on, I'll be like this. Whereas if I stand up straight, I'm giving myself, hopefully, it's a little bit more of a relaxed, natural position, but I'm also kind of freeing up all the muscles to be able to do what I want them to do, which is to speak. And he's saying like this posture, but also just general exercises, whether that is yoga, whether that is doing kind of strength exercises for all those little stabilizer muscles, all the stuff that you can do to kind of help your body in general, because your body is connected to your voice. And if your body is all tense, if other parts of your body are all tense, that will have a knock-on effect to your voice. Number two is probably getting more specific, is that relaxed head, neck, and shoulders. And again, this is something where trying to do stretches, just to let the a lot of people go around. I know I do. Go around with lots of tension in your shoulders throughout the day, and just sort of even at the beginning of, okay, you're about to do a lot of speaking, is just shaking everything out, maybe doing one of these and releasing. Oh god, this is the thing. Whenever I do these exercises, I have to watch out because I'll be in the middle of doing kind of like just stretch, just these kind of slow, gentle, not over things, but I'll start yawning in the middle of it, which activates a whole bunch of other muscles, which I could then end up straining myself, which might say about exactly how tense I can be. But yeah, just kind of a relaxed head, neck, and shoulders. The next thing, next number three is to keep warm and limber, and that's kind of warming up. I do kind of exercises at the very beginning of each of my sessions here. This is a part of my helping me with articulation, but it's also just sort of warming up the tongue, the jaw, all the articulation with my humming up and down, which is a good stretching that way, putting the pen in my mouth and reciting the alphabet, kind of working those muscles, doing the tongue twisters, which definitely is a way of getting your mouth warmed up. I can definitely feel the kind of the activity there. So warming it up that way. Also bodily exercises, which might be for me is like I take the dogs for a walk first thing. So just sort of waking up the body. So you're just in general, the whole holistic, your entire system is like, okay, we're awake now. We're ready to go there. See, I need to be looking into the camera. Um, so yeah, that's keeping warm and limber. And the final one is being hydrated. And he's saying, there's hydration, and there's B is warm hydration as well, which I you know I think if you've done a lot of the other warm up stuff, I don't know. I mean, I am quite fond of tea. So I do wonder about like tea or coffee because uh it has what does it have in it? Well, caffeine, especially for coffee, but even tea does to a certain degree, and there might be a bit of a one is affecting the other one. I have a feeling that for pure hydration, probably cold or lukewarm water. I mean, I just get water out of the tank. I'm not having it out of the fridge, so I'm not having like ice cold water. But that just maybe a straight glass of water in the morning might not be actually a bad thought for me, even before I start my tea habit. But yeah, that is his. This isn't the end all and be all, and obviously, even with the hydration thing there, I'm starting to, quibble. This is not the be all and end all, but just kind of that idea of this is another muscle that you want to use. And actually, he makes a good point at the end here of that, a little baby can make amazing amounts of sound, and it isn't because they've got big muscles that they're able to project. It's because they are super relaxed. Your average baby is just like a big bowl of jelly, and as a result of that, they are amazing resonances. So the whole thing of for vocal for improving my vocal performance, keep in mind that it's actually not about working and getting tenser and tenser, because that'll make your voice smaller and smaller. It's about relaxing, and when you relax, you can produce a ton. You'll The more you relax, the louder, the more forceful, the more articulate, the more vocal dynamic range you will have. And that's not about straining the big muscles on the side of your thing. It's about all the little muscles that will do it. And also just like relaxing and letting everything resonate out from your body. Your relaxed body is how you will become a better speaker, not by being tense hard body. That's not going to do it. So that's another thing of vocal strain, is a lot of people they're shouting, they're straining all their muscles, and they're being very tense, and they're forcing it through, and that's how you get vocal strain. Whereas actually, uh, maybe counterintuitively, you think about it, it's actually relaxing, letting everything just kind of be loose, be relaxed is how you are going to make the loudest and the most impactful noise. And sometimes, also having that variation can be a way of actually getting people much more to pay attention to you than if you're simply at one level. People will tune you out. But if it's organic and it's relaxed, people are far more likely to be want to listen to what you have to say because it's delivered much better. Then you just have to find the content. So yeah, that is my little video report for this week on the voice, on my voice, vocal instrumentation. All right, I will leave it there. I'm Jay. More videos later.